UFC 318 this week, boys. I cannot wait. Let's go, lad. UFC 318 is Porier versus Holloway 3. Great. But let me just get down to it. Oh, I don't know my prediction right now, I'll be honest with you. But let me figure it out, actually. I got pretty good, I'll tell you that right now. I can tell you, we made a lot of money if you're a betting man. So the prelim fights for the UFC 318 card, crazy. I love him. But there's one problem I have with it. The only fighters that I really know about that have actually main evented fights, that have actually co-main evented fights, that have actually been on the MMA news, is Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. But unfortunately, they're not on the main card. Even though they've had a brawl at the casino. I'll put it up here, I'll put it somewhere here. Like, why? Why have they not had the fight? I don't get why have they not had the main card. Unfortunately, Marvin Vettori is gonna fight like he always does. Not gonna really threaten him with anything. Is gonna lose another decision. Just like the countless amount of times he's ever done. He doesn't get knocked out. He doesn't get dropped. Doesn't get submitted because apparently the middleweight division just for some reason has no submission artists except for one man. But yeah, I think Brendan Allen's gonna win another decision victory. I'll put my other predictions here. And another one that's gonna really be good is Vinicius Oliveira. I think he will knock out. Who is he fighting? He's gonna knock out Kyler Phillips. That's crazy. All right, we're moving on to the main event. Okay, crazy fights. Love them. I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna watch this whole card as per usual, just like every other time. But Kevin Holland obviously gets my pick. That boy gets my pick. That guy, Paulo Costa, will unfortunately lose to the Russian guy because I just feel like the striking isn't there. I think Paulo Costa just hasn't been training the same way. I don't really know. I'll be honest with you, I feel like Paulo Costa's kind of lost his aura. I think he's lost his aura. I'll be honest, I think he's lost his aura. So yeah, I think Paulo Costa loses a decision, 30-27 maybe, something like that. And then now we get into the main event. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. That's going to be a good fight. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. That's going to be a great fight. Dustin Poirier retirement fight. It's in Louisiana. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. But unfortunately, he will lose. Max Holloway has got knocked out by Ilia Topuria, but he's went up in weight class. He's had like a 9 to 10 month break. He's always had a crazy chin. That chin's not going to go away just from one knockout. I have Max Holloway winning. Happy predictions, baby. Latest. Adios. Max Holloway beating and demolishing Dustin Poirier. Let me tell you why. Dustin Poirier is having his last fight in Louisiana. His whole family is going to be there. All in the front entrance. They're all going to be cheering him on. Let's go to Diamond. Dustin Poirier is not coming out with a Diamond song. The song that literally is invented his whole career. For some reason, he's coming out with Lil Wayne. Just, that ain't Rihanna, bro. Like, you missed out. You missed out. He's going to this last fight thinking that it's going to be a retirement fight. His last ever one. Let me just throw on a good show. He's not winning this fight. He doesn't give a shit. It's not going to go anywhere. He will retire. He's already talking about stupid shit like, I don't know, what's he talking about? I think maybe some businesses. He hasn't been on many podcasts, to be fair. He said he's going to do the steroids. That's about it. Max Holloway has already started coping by the Ilia Topuria loss. He won 155. It's already there. He has history with Oliveira. He is going to try to win this fight so he can try to get that title picture. So he can try to get, his get back. His payback on that motherfucker. Elbow to cut. But he wants to beat Ilia Topuria. He wants to beat Charles Oliveira. Dustin Poirier doesn't really care anymore. He's done them all. He's done it. Maybe he will, if they give him a Poirier fight after that one, Ilia Topuria fight, they will. But however, they just kind of said this whole thing on Dustin's farewell party. They probably got a whole video package for him. They probably got some weird ass award. Probably some like shitty ass diamond that everyone's gonna make fun of. But yeah, they've got all these awards for him. I don't think he's gonna win this fight. Just because he's already on the way out. He wants to lose. He hasn't been really working on his striking recently, as you can tell. He's been really a dominant wrestling heavy camps. Just think about it. He's been training a lot with Gamrot against the Islam fight. Against the Chandler fight, he probably wasn't doing too much wrestling, but he probably was expecting it. Who did he for? Charles Oliveira, a lot of wrestling. Khabib Nurmagomedov, a lot of wrestling. Just really honing in that wrestling game. And I feel like he's just hasn't been doing the striking because so he has all these wrestlers that he has to try to beat. But the only way Holloway could beat people like Volkanovski 3 times was to strike with him. The only way he could beat Ilia Topuria was to strike with him. The only way he could beat Yair Rodriguez was to strike with him. The only way he could beat the British cat. What's the name? Murphy? Shit, I'm being stupid. No, not him. Brendan Allen was to strike with him. All these Korean zombie strike with him. He couldn't beat them through grappling. He knows that. He knows his skill is in there. He knows where he shines is his cardio, his chin, and his boxing. And that's exactly what he's been training for the past, I don't know, like 7-8 years. He's going to beat him up. I think it's going to be pretty obvious. And also, if we're just going to talk about it like MMA math, Justin Gaethje beat the shit out of knocked Dustin Poirier out. Max Holloway schooled Dustin Poirier. One of my shitty predictions, I'll be honest with you, if you go back into the channel. But yeah, all right, adios.